rogue group of teenagers that it's not tailor-based. They are hitting all of these carnivals, according to the chief. I don't know if you want to jump in. So they're aware of them. They were at Livonia a couple weeks ago. So their intention is to keep their eyes out. Obviously, the graduating class of auxiliary yesterday of 18 members is good, but obviously they'll be fresh when it comes to an event like that. So working through all the planning, police have been along with him right along the way to make sure that he's providing what he needs to provide in order to make the event appropriate and safe. We are, for the playscape, we'll send out an invite, but we're tentatively trying to shoot for something on the 26th, Tuesday the 26th, which is the week of the kickoff for Heritage Days, for like a ribbon cutting for the playscape. So we'll get an invite out to everybody. If that's going to happen on that particular date, we want to make sure it's all going to happen before we kind of get there. So, and then I think that was it.
So what are we doing about the command? We don't have you don't have the numbers yet, so you're not prepared. I mean, are we going
to? Still don't have the actuarial sheet. She said Friday we'd have it today, and we don't have it today. So unless she sent it to Dean, and Dean hasn't forwarded his emails yet. But I did email her directly, so she does have my email, but we haven't received anything from her. So if we don't hear anything tomorrow, I don't know how far off we put it, because obviously council.
You pulled it from the agenda. You didn't postpone it to a certain date. You pulled it at the beginning of the agenda, so it's pulled.
Okay.
Okay. I wasn't there, but I just remembered.
So obviously we want to make sure to get it, and be able to have ample time to discuss
I'm
those
going, I remember.
items.
You pulled it. It was item 10 or something.
I wonder why you're so concerned about getting it. I'm thinking, well, we just got rid of it.
Yeah, you just pulled it.
The Heritage Days, the fireworks, whatever it's called, is that just Watts Up or whatever it's called? Are they hosting, running, facilitating? Is the city involved at any level?
The only thing that the city is doing, other than improving the carnival, we're obviously planning our security and police. We are meeting with him for planning purposes for that phase of it, but we're not involved. Everything he's doing, from meeting with Guido and requesting certain items and material from us, we're telling him this is how much it's going to cost you to do that. So the police, they've given them a tentative bill as to what it's going to be. Obviously, we won't know if things are slower than they anticipate, but they'll start letting people go.
The reason I ask is I heard in the business community that he was soliciting for donations for this. And I thought that was a little unusual that he was soliciting. I thought he was going to capture his
right.
revenue.
You'll probably see on payment of bills in the next month. Masco did, but they had to do it through us for whatever the reason was. So they did we did a direct pass through of their contribution for Heritage Days because he, his affiliate. So there's a $25,000 contribution that'll go through. The city took in and went through for him for payment out to him for that process.
Was Meyer contacted too?
Meyer declined at this point. So he's working with, I think, Kroger. He's got Kroger signed on to sell tickets. He's talked to a couple locals that we put him in contact about doing some ticket sales. Again, he's looking at potentially a $5 fee, but if he can he's got a lot of the donors. He said there's probably, you remember the number?
50,000 tickets. Was that something is that a number that he was one?
I thought it was 10,000, 10,000 tickets between major corporations or something like that. That they, through their sponsorship, people would be able to go to those companies and get tickets. When you talk about concern over, paying up front, but can't remember what his dollar price is. I don't think he knows yet. So
68,000.
I think he said 6,000 to 8,000.
That just seems like a
available at
right.
Available at the corporate sponsors so that they can pass them out. They'll have them available. People want to pick them up from there without paying. So they've already get those tickets. So,
which he's still looking for more sponsors. It's not so much donations as sponsorship.
we did, again, Councilman, to answer your question, we provided them a letter.
All right, anything else?
I provided them a letter saying that he was doing this and that they could